side. So, I don't see any reason why that should not be selected, provided, of course, that's where the family wants the final resting place to be. But certainly, I mean, there's no doubt that, he deserves to be, interred along with the other legends of the state.
And Mr. Raman, on one hand, we saw post the passing away of Jayalalitha, the former chief minister of the state, there was a fair amount of confusion in the party that she left behind, the AIADMK. Do you believe the DMK is better prepared for the void in leadership right now? Do you think that they have someone who can obviously not fill the shoes, but at least hold the ship together?
I think for a very many number of reasons, the DMK is better prepared. One is Mr. Karunanidhi was not clearly in active politics for the last 2.5 years. It's been Mr. Stalin who's steering the ship. So that is one. Second, the party is not in power, unlike Ms. Jayalalitha, where, the state administration sort of ground to a halt because there was no designated successor. So here the situation is totally different. Mr. Stalin is in full control of the party. The party is solidly behind him. He has basically been running the show for the last, effectively for almost 3-4 years. So it's only 2 years that Mr. Karunanidhi has not been in active politics, 2.5 years. But Mr. Stalin has been running the show for the last 3 to 4 years. And I think that I don't anticipate any significant issues, unless, of course, Mr. Adagiri, his estranged brother, wants to get back into active politics. Otherwise, I don't see any issues. The party is solidly with Mr. Stalin.
Mr. Raman, please stay with us. I'm just going to go across to our reporter, Pramod, who's live right now outside of the Kaveri Hospital. Pramod, obviously, we saw the crowd swell over the last hour and a half because this information was perhaps expected, although everyone was dreading the moment. What is the mood in the crowd right now? What kind of police bandobast can you see outside the hospital where you are?
Well, it is very unfortunate that the hospital has finally declared, as we predicted, another last and important press release from the hospital, Kaveri Hospital, which has stated that by 6:10 p.m. the DMK chief has passed away, and they say that they are expressing it with deep anguish. The entire area is covered with police right now. The DMK cadres are completely broken down and they are crying. It's a very unfortunate incident to see over here what is happening. But the point is that the hospital has finally declared the DMK chief, the 95-year-old Karunanidhi, as dead.
Pramod, outside of that Kaveri Hospital, we can hear from what he's saying, obviously, that there's a fair amount of commotion and noise there, but we do know that the Chennai police, the Tamil Nadu police has been on alert for over 24 hours and have all perhaps reported to work. Shrija also standing by. Shrija, if you can hear me, what update can you give us?
Well, I'm standing right outside Karunanidhi's, in fact, Gopalapuram residence. What you're looking right behind me is the heavy security deployment at this point in time. Now, remember that ever since the news broke as far as Karunanidhi is no more, we see that the people have started to swell even more. We are looking at both the entrance where the police have right now barricaded at this point in time, not allowing especially a common man to enter except for the VIP and VVIP movement is what we're given to understand. And on the other stretch of the road, what I can show you over here is especially where over 500 loyalists from DMK cadres to supporters have all joined right before his residence, shouting slogans for Karunanidhi. Now, remember, like I said,